Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I, like most of you, I'm a frequent clicker of the auto stop start disable button on the front of my dash. It drives me nuts. Just those quick little stop sign stops and goes. The engine's got to die, kick back on. I'm going into my garage to park it, and just that stop for that quick moment before I put it into park, the engine stops. Really annoying. And GM, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to make that feature when you disable it to re-enable it every time you start your vehicle. I'm sure emissions, efficiencies, what have you, but really dumb, don't like it. And there are a lot of products out there that claim to address this issue, but I think one addresses it the best and the safest and the least likely to avoid your warranty, because it's not messing with any internal computers or any factory settings or trying to trick your engine into doing something it thinks it shouldn't be doing. So let's get right into it. This is Truck Ownership 101. I'm Spencer Elbach. Class is now in session. All right, so again, we've described the problem. I am tired of pressing that button. It's not the end of the world, it's just a mild inconvenience. You forget about it, you go to a stop sign, shoot, and then you gotta re-enable. It's just peace of mind of just turning that thing off. But me personally, there's a lot of different products out there that use your, I guess, I don't know if I can show you here, like the OBD2 port. I have something in there already for my running boards that are amp power steps, so I'd have to buy some sort of Y thing anyway. There's things that go in there and actively go into your computer programming of your engine, your vehicle, and everything to disable it. Okay, now what is it telling your vehicle? What is it tricking it into saying is a problem? Because that auto stop, as you know, doesn't always go into effect. Your battery needs some recovery time, so it's not going to do it repeatedly super fast. If your engine's under load, your battery's low, like I said, maybe your air conditioning isn't getting your vehicle to temperature, so cutting off your engine's not a good idea. So there's a lot of different ways, and how is that little chip basically tricking your engine? Who knows? And will that void your warranty? Well, it depends on what your engine, if your engine ends up failing and what you're trying to claim on a warranty. These things record what is in those OBD2 ports and what they're doing, so even if you pull it, they can still kind of go into that black box, so to speak, and find out what you've been up to. So I don't like that. There are other auto stop start eliminators that hook up to your battery. Pros for both of these previous two are really convenient installation. We'll get to that in a bit. But again, what it's going to do is it's going to trick your vehicle into thinking your battery is always low and not enabling the auto stop start feature. Negatives of that, obviously, your vehicle is going to behave differently. I've heard of your like heated seats and heated steering wheels, stuff like that, not enabling because it thinks your battery is low and it's trying to recover it. So again, just messing with things that shouldn't be messed with. There's a better solution, and they are the manufacturers of what I just installed in my vehicle, and it only took me 34 minutes. I took I recorded it all, which kind of slowed me down a little bit. Honestly, I probably could have got done under 30 knowing what I know now. But Auto Stop Eliminator is who I went with, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with what they do, they actually have you do what I just talked about, a 30-minute install, and they have you partially tear apart your dash, just not as bad as it sounds. And what they actually do is have you unplug the wiring that goes into the physical switch, and then it has a little chip in there that basically just relays the signal of you. Every time you start your vehicle, it automatically has you press that button, basically. I think I'm just gonna actually roll the footage of me doing the install while I ramble here so we can wrap up this video a little faster. So yeah, you can watch the video. When you're watching me install this, I actually watched another video of another YouTuber do this, and I'm actually going to link his video as well. I thought he got some really good camera angles, went through the process, and again, I'm literally following his video while I make my video. So big shout out to him, and I'll give him all credit where it's due and let you watch that video too to follow him for the install. I'm just giving my review basically at this point. But yeah, the install, every different trim style is different. Again, you could go back to my 2020 video if you wanted to watch that older interior. Maybe some of like the customs and the work trucks maybe still use that interior. But for this particular interior with the center console, with the shifter in the middle, if your interior looks like my interior, that's the video you're going to want to watch that I'll link to you. But So yeah, the downside of this one is the difficulty to tear apart your dash. And it's honestly not that bad. I can get it done, like I said, in my video here, this is all just one take, and it took me 34 minutes, I believe. And you know, you just follow the video that I'll link to you step by step. Take out this screw, pull this panel. You know, I think to my credit, I've done this once before on my 2020, and I knew like how much I could trust pulling and yanking and twisting on things. It's those little pull tabs that are like pressure fits. You just kind of trust them. The hard part is knowing where the screws are to make sure you're not accidentally pulling and ripping on something thinking it's pressure tabs, these pressure fit tabs, when there's actually a screw. That's when you break something. So by watching this video, knowing what screws to take out first, knowing what order, what sequence, that's really all it is. So one pain in the butt, tear this thing apart, put that piece in, and then your truck behaves like it should have from the factory, in my opinion. What it does is it doesn't just straight up disable, it doesn't kill, it's not tricking your engine, it's not fooling, it's not sending mixed signals to other things. What it's doing is just basically pressing the button for you right when you start the vehicle, and you just don't have to worry about it. Does it completely disable the feature, block you out of the feature? No. You can press the button, and what it's actually going to do is remember your previous setting. That's the better way of to describe the programming here. If you have it on when you turn off the truck, turn it back on, it's on. If you turn it off when you turn off your truck, it's off, which is, like I said, I keep rambling here, exactly how it should have been from the factory. And maybe sometimes you like it. Maybe you are in stop and go traffic and you're thinking of fuel economy, great. Maybe you're in the line at a fast food place and you like the engine to die so you can order your food and talk to people or something. I don't know. Like it's kind of a dumb feature. I'm pretty sure you're going to turn it off and leave it off. But it is nice having the option. It's nice. Everything is still factory programming, everything wise. Like I said, I've got the 6.2 and it's had a recall and lifter failures and all that kind of stuff. And I've got my warranties. The last thing I want to do if I've got warranties on my vehicle is do something that could potentially manipulate when my engine turns on and off and thusly void a warranty. I'm not saying that that would happen to you, but if I am worried about my vehicle's warranty, I'm not going to mess with the computer settings. So this solution, I think, is by far the best. Long term, again, it's not messing with anything. Yeah, the only negative this thing has for it is just the difficulty of install. And Autostop does make these for other makes and models of vehicles. My wife's Kia Telluride, for one, and that is just the center console, pop something out, plug it in, pop it down, done. So like I said, I kind of feel for us Silverado owners that have probably one of the more difficult installs for this. But again, I did it on my 2020, and would I do it all over again? I just did. So hopefully this information is valuable to you. Hopefully it helps you make a more informed decision. So if you want to get your hands on one of these, there'll be a link in my description. It'll take you right to the Autostop's website. Just make sure you fill out all the details of your vehicle accurately in case it's a different module or something. But yeah, so if you found this video helpful, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I do a lot of reviews on bed covers and running boards. Actually, my next video is going to show you guys how to DIY window tint in your vehicle. So for like maybe 20, 30 bucks, pre-cut film, just paste it on basically. A lot cheaper than going to a wrap shop to do it for you. So if you want to check out content like that, just follow the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and my other ones. Till next time, class dismissed.